Good morning, Mandal. I am Dr. Vijay Sudhakar. Here I am going to discuss age-based problems, part 3. Already we had seen part 1 and part 2, the continuation of that. Important formula on ages. If the current age is x, then n times of the age is nx. If the current age is x, then age n years later ends x plus 1. If the current age is x, then age of n years ago x minus n. The current age is in ratio a is to b will be ax and bx. If the current age is x, then 1 by n of the age is x by n. Now we will discuss few problems of this. First problem, a man current age is 2 by 5 of the age of his father. After 8 years, he will be 1 by 2 of the age of his father. What is the age of father now? Now we'll assume first initially let father current age is x years. Man's current age is 2 by 5 of the age of his father. We assume the age of father is x, therefore 2 by 5 into x years. Okay, now actually what we have here, after 8 years, he will be 1 by 2 of the age of his father after 8 years. So that's the reason what we are going to do, we are going to add both the sides x. At the time of adding only, he will be 1 by 2 of the age of his father. 1 by 2 of the age of his father. 1 by 2 age of his father, x plus 8, and 2 by 5 x plus what? 8. You got it? Here after 8 years, that's the reason we are adding what? Plus 8. At the time of adding only, he will be 1 by 2 of the age of his father. What is the age of the father now? That we are going to find. Now listen. Here if you are taking a common 2, if you are taking that, x plus 8 by 2 equal to 2x right. Now we are going to do that. 5 in this side, we are going to cross multiply the 2 here. 5 x plus 8. If you are taking that, 5 into 8, 40. 2x plus 40 into 2. 5x plus 40. 4x plus 80. Now we are going to simplify it further. 5x minus 4x is what? X. 80 minus 40 become 40. Now our aim is to find the age of the what? Father. Initially we assume the age of father is what? X. The value of x we got it what? 40 years. Therefore age of the father is what? 40 years. Now the continuation of the second question. A family consists of 2 grandparents and 2 parents, 3 grandchildren. In a family, 2 grandparents, 2 parents and 3 grandchildren. The average age of the grandparent is 68 years. Average. You be very careful the word of what? Average. Average age of the grandparents is 68 years. And also the that parents, everything is denotes average. The parents average age is what? 35 years. And that of grandchildren's is what? 6 years. Find the average age of the family. the average age of the grandparents. The average, they given the what? The average age. Total age. Now they given the average. From that we are going to find out what? Total. Therefore, total age of what? First they given what? Grandparents. Total age of the grandparents. Here actually they given two grandparents. That's the reason 68 into 2 become 136. Second, total age of the parents. Here parents also they given what? 2. Average is what? 35. Therefore 35 into 2 become what? 70. Now total age of the children. Here they given what? 3 children. Average is given what? 6 years. Therefore 6 into 3 become what? 18. Now we are going to add all the values. Age of the family. First we can go further. Age of the total family. From that we can find what? Average. Total age become what here? 136 plus 70 plus what? 18. If you are going to add that, the value become 70 to 24. Now we are going to find the what? They are asking what? Average. We are going to find the average. Therefore, average become 224 divided by how many family? How many members are there in the family? 2 grandparents, 2 parents, 3 children. Therefore, it comes what? 7. Therefore, the average will come 32. Therefore, the average age of the family is what? 32. Now, next question. Question number 3. The father is twice as old of his son. Your father is twice as old as his son. Okay. 20 years ago. When it is 20 years ago. 20 years ago, the age of the father was 12 times the age of the son. I will repeat once again. Your father is twice as old as his son 20 years ago. The age of the father was 12 times the age of the son. Find the present age of the father. Now we'll assume. First, let son age. Let son age. You can assume it what? X years. Actually, a father is what? Twice as old. Therefore, the father age. Father age we can assume as a what? 2x. Because if son age is x means a father age become what? Twice. That's the reason it is what? 2x. And also they given 20 years ago. We can separate both the sides was 20. 2x minus 20 and what? X minus 20. If it comes like this, what is happening here? 20 years ago, the age of the father was 12 times of the age of the son. Age of the son is we assume is what? X. Therefore, it is what? 12 times of the age of the what? Father. Good. Now, here we can simplify it is. This one 2x minus 20 equal to 12x minus 2 into 12 become what? 240. Now we simplify it. 12x. 12x goes that side become what? 10x. Here 20 goes that side plus 20 become 220. Therefore x equal to 220 divided by 10. 22. X equal to 22. We have to find present age of the father. Actually, we assume the age of the father. What we assume the age of the father? Age of the father we assumed actually initially what? 2x. Now we got the x value. X value is 22. Therefore, father age present father age. Present father age is what? 2 into x. Therefore 2 into 22. Result is what? 44. 44 years. Present age of the father is what? 44 years. Third one. Fourth problem. 6 years ago. I will read the problem very carefully here. 6 years ago, the ratio of the ages of Raj and Siva. Raj and Siva was 6:5. 4 years ends. Here 6 years ago, here is what? 4 years ends. The ratio of their ages will be 11:10. What is Siva's age at present? Now, we assume initially Raj and Siva's age. The ages of Raj and Siva. We assume, let the ages of Raj and Siva in the form of what? 6x and 5x. 4 years ends. Already it is given, it is a what? The ratios comes 6 years ago and also followed by what? 4 years ends. 6 plus 4 what? 10. We are adding what? After this happening, after 4 years the ratio become what? 11:10. After 4 years, their ages, ratio of their ages, what is given here? 11:10. Now here the 6:5 comes what? 6 years ago and followed by after 4 years ends. Therefore 6 plus 4 what? 10. We are adding that 2 here. 6x plus 10, 5x plus 10, that will be 11 is to what? 11 divided by what? 10. We are going to cross multiply the 2 here. Now we can take it that 2 in this 10 this side. This implies 10 into 6x plus what? 10. That is equal to 11 into 5x plus what? 10. Then this implies 60x plus 100 equal to 55x plus 110. We'll simplify it again. 60x minus 55x, this implies result is what? 5x. Now 110, the 100 goes that side, minus 100. 110 minus 100 become what? 10. Therefore x gives what? 2. What is the present age or what? We are going to find out the what? Siva. Usually we assume the Siva age is what? 5x. Therefore, and also one more thing there we have to identify here. Siva's present age. We are going to find what? Siva. Our aim is to find the what? Siva present age. Actually, the ratio is given only what? 6 years ago. That's the reason we have to add 6 along with the result. So, present age of Siva equal to, we assumed initially 5x. In this what? This happening 5x what? 6 years ago. We have to find what? Present. That's why we are adding what? 6 plus 5x. Therefore 6 plus 5. X value we call it what? 2. 6 plus 10. Therefore what? 16 years. 16 years is a what? Siva's present age. Siva present age is what? 16 years. Siva present age is 16 years. Why we have to add 6 along with that here? Because 6 is to 5 they given what? Only 6 years ago. We have to identify 6 years ago. The problem is given what? 6 years ago. That's the reason we have to add finally what? 6. To find out the present age. 6 plus 5x. 5x we assumed what? The present one based on the what? Ratio. 6 plus 5x. Now we are going to find initially the x value. X value is what? 2. Therefore 6 plus 5 into 2 what? 10. 6 plus 10, 16 years. Therefore the Shiva's present age is what? 16 years. The next one. The next problem is here, father's is age 3 times more. Father's age is 3 times more than his son soy. When it is after 8 years. It is happening what? When after 8 years. See here, father aged is what? Father aged is 3 times more than his son soy after 8 years. He would be 2.5 times of his soy age. See, read very carefully. I am repeating once again. Father aged is 3 times more than his son. Therefore, first you initially assume let soy age is x years. Okay. Father age is what? 3 times more than his son. Therefore, father age 3 times more, x plus 3x. Therefore what? 4x. For the father age we assumed what? 4x. Soy age is x means father age is 3 times more. 3 times more means what? X plus 3x. Therefore it is what? 4x. After 8 years, he would be 2.5 times of soy's age. After 8 years. After 8 years. When it is happening? After 8 years. After 8 years, you would be 2.5 times. 2.5 times means what? 5 by 2. Therefore that after 8 years. After 8 years means we are going to add 1. Add. So for that 4x plus 8 equal to x. Means that x plus 8. After 8 years what is happening? He would be 2.5 times of soys. 2.5 times means what? 5 by 2. 5 by 2 only is what? 2.5. 2.5 times of soy's age. Now we will simplify it first. It is if you are taking that 5 common, 5x and what? If you multiply it is what? 5 by 5 and 8 goes 4 divided by 2. Then what? 4x plus 8. 8 you are 2 you are going to cross multiply it is what? 8x plus 8 into what? 16 equal to 5x 4. You simplify it is again what will come? 8x minus 5x 3x. Then here 5 into 8 what? 40. You multiply 5 into 8 what will come? 40. Then 40 here 16 40 minus 16 become what? 24. Therefore x equal to what? 8. Here I will repeat once again. Soy age is what? X years. Father age is 3 times more. That's when x plus 3x is what? 4x here. And also after 8 years. After 8 is what is happening? Here he would be 2.5 times. That's a 5 by 2. After 8 times we are adding what? 8 both the sides. Therefore 4x plus 8 and x plus 8. After that we are going to simplify this 5x by 8. 5 into what? 5 into 40. 40. Then you are going to cross multiply it. 8 become what? X equal to what? 8. Now what happening after further 8 years? Again read the problem. After further 8 years, how many times would be soy's age? After 8 years. Again after 8 years. So now What is happening here? Again, what? After further 8 years, how many times would be what? Choice age. Now, after further 8 years. After further 8 years. So now, what are you going to do here now? 4x. Already we have 8. Here, what? This implies 6 plus 6, what? 8. Equal to x plus what? 16. We are going to find the ratio. Now, x value we got it what? 8. 4 into 8 plus 16 divided by x plus what? 16. 32 plus 16, 48. 8 plus x value is what? 8 plus 16, 24. This result is what? 2 times. Therefore, how many times it would be what? Choice age. That become what? 2 times. Okay. So,